from poisonous fish to massive apex predators. Here are the top 8 deadliest sea creatures. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe to They Will Kill You. Hit the like button and request any topics you'd like to learn about in the comments section below. Number 8. Stonefish. Stonefish are particularly dangerous because of their potentially lethal venom and how easy it is to step on them. They seamlessly blend with their environment, which mainly consists of rocks or coral formations. The stonefish is considered to be among the most venomous fish known to man. Glands, which are located at the bottom of the fish's dorsal fin spines, secrete potent neurotoxins. Once someone steps on it, the stonefish will inject the venom in a manner that may be proportional to the amount of pressure applied to it. These creatures can also survive out of water for about 24 hours, which is why stings may occur on beaches as well. The sting can be fatal if not treated in time, as it can cause respiratory paralysis and heart failure. Stonefish antivenom is reportedly the second most commonly used in Australia. The sting has been described as incredibly painful. Some stories from surviving victims involve them begging for the affected limb to be cut off as they were no longer able to bear the pain. One Australian man who was barely stung in the finger compared it to having his hand, wrist, elbow and shoulder being hit with a sledgehammer for about an hour, followed by kidney pains which persisted sporadically for years after he was bit. Number 7. Killer whale. If there is one creature in the ocean that no other marine animals prey on, it's the orca, also known as killer whale. It's believed that these animals earned their common name from a mistranslation of the Spanish killers of whales. 18th century Basque whalers gave them this name after observing pods of orcas hunting baleen whales. In 70 AD, Pliny the Elder called them an enormous mass of savage flesh with teeth and the enemies of other whales, claiming they would pierce through them like warships. Even though they're called killer whales, they actually belong to the dolphin family and they're very social and highly intelligent creatures. It's why they're a sought-after addition to water parks around the world. Despite their ferocious reputation, wild orcas aren't considered a threat to humans, which is why they don't rank higher on our list. However, there have been several incidents of these animals killing people in captivity. An orca named TILIKUM, for example, was involved in the death of 3 people, 2 of whom were its trainers. In the wild, orcas are the only creatures known to successfully take on great white sharks. In fact, orcas have been recorded killing great whites and biting out their livers with surgical precision. The size, speed, and strength of an individual orca, combined with the coordinated manner in which a pod hunts, makes this animal the true apex predator of the world's oceans. Number 6. Dubois sea snake. Snakes are certainly terrifying on land, and they account for numerous deaths each year. However, for many people, the last place they'd expect to worry about these creatures is in the ocean. Hyperveus duboisi, also known as Dubois sea snake, brazenly defies these expectations. Found in various coastal areas of Australia, New Caledonia, and Papua New Guinea. Not only is it adapted to living in coral reefs at depths of up to 262 feet, but is also among the top 3 most venomous snakes in the animal kingdom and the most venomous sea snake. It can measure almost 5 feet in length, and its fangs are about 2 millimeters long. The bite isn't considered strong enough to pierce through a wetsuit and typically yields little venom. However, the toxins found in the venom have been tested and are considered to be highly potent. Number 5. Flower urchin. It neither looks nor sounds menacing, but that doesn't mean the flower urchin won't kill you. In 2014, this echinoderm was described by the Guinness Book of Records as the most dangerous sea urchin in existence, with a powerful venom released through flower-like structures called pedicellari, which give this creature its name. Its venom contains at least 2 dangerous toxins. Contractin A is a neurotoxin that interferes with the signals transmitted to nerve endings and may also cause clumping of red blood cells and muscle contractions. The other is peditoxin, a protein toxin which causes convulsions and death. There have been reports of fatalities caused by flower urchins. They're considered very dangerous, as their sting can cause muscular paralysis, breathing problems, disorientation, and numbness, which can lead to accidental drowning. Number 4. Cone snail. Don't be fooled by their shells, which feature fascinating, vividly colored patterns. Cone snails are quite dangerous. The larger species, which grow up to 10 inches in length, can kill an adult. This is because these creatures are extremely venomous. The cone snail has a modified tooth that resembles a hypodermic needle through which it delivers venom and paralyzes its prey. Often compared to a harpoon or a dart, this barbed tooth can extend some distance from the snail's head. It's released towards prey through a powerful muscular contraction. It then pierces through the target, paralyzing it. Afterwards, it's retracted, bringing the prey into the snail's mouth. The venom has hundreds of different toxic compounds, and envenomation from larger species can cause your death through respiratory failure. There is no antidote for cone snail venom, and treatment usually involves trying to keep the victim alive until the toxins wear off. One cone snail species, called CONUS geographus, is widely considered to be the most venomous animal in the world. It only takes between 0.0002 and 0.0005 milligrams of its venom to cause death. Number 3. Blue-ringed octopus. Found in the coral reefs of the Indian and Pacific Oceans, these small octopi are highly venomous creatures. When it feels threatened, the octopus's yellow skin and eponymous blue rings become more vivid and almost appear to shimmer. Their tiny bites are often painless, and most people don't realize they've been bitten until hyperventilation and paralysis start to set in. The venom from this tiny creature is strong enough to kill 26 human adults within minutes, and there currently isn't an antidote. It has a component called tetrodotoxin, a potent neurotoxin which is 1,200 times more toxic than cyanide. Once envenomated, the victim becomes paralyzed, but is still alert and fully aware of their surroundings. Trapped in their bodies, they are often unable to signal for help or indicate distress. When death occurs, it's usually due to paralysis of the diaphragm. Number 2. Box jellyfish. The box jellyfish gets its name from its cube-shaped body, and one species called Chironix fleckeri, also known as the sea wasp, is regarded as the most venomous jellyfish in the world. Its tentacles can measure up to 10 feet in length. Upon contact, they release microscopic darts, which deliver venom that's extremely potent. A sting typically results in excruciating pain, which has been compared to that of being branded with a red-hot iron. If left untreated, you can die in 2 to 5 minutes. Swimmers who get stung have succumbed to cardiac arrest and drowned before they had a chance to get to shore or a boat. A single wasp jellyfish holds enough venom to kill 60 adults. From 1884 to 1996, this jellyfish has claimed at least 63 lives in Australia alone. Number 1. Great white shark. Sharks are among the most feared creatures in the sea, and one species rises above all other when it comes to ferocity. Popularized by Steven Spielberg's Jaws, the great white shark has incredible predatory adaptations, which earn it the number 1 spot on our list. An apex predator, the great white, can reach a length of up to 20 feet and the weight of over 4,000 pounds. It can swim at over 35 miles per hour and at crushing depths of nearly 4,000 feet. It has rows of serrated teeth behind the main teeth, ready to replace any that break off. As it bites into its prey, the shark will shake its head from side to side, thus sawing off large chunks of flesh from its prey. The bite is also impressive, topping off at about 4,000 pounds of force, which is stronger than the impact of a round from a .375 rifle. However, it isn't power alone that makes the great white one of nature's best designed killing machines. This creature also has an incredible sense of smell that is hundreds of times more developed than that of human beings. enabling it to detect blood in the water from significant distances. The great white also has special organs called ampullae of Lorenzini, which enable it to detect the electromagnetic field emitted by the movement of living animals with incredible precision. It can sense variations of 0.5 billionth of a volt. This basically means that at close range, the great white can detect the heartbeat of its prey. Even if it isn't moving, the great white is undoubtedly the most feared creature in the ocean and responsible for the most unprovoked fatal shark attacks on humans. Thanks for watching. Which deadly sea creature did you find most terrifying? Let us know in the comments section below.